I'm gonna let this resonate for a minute and get a few people while I do what I came here to do today. I'm in my brother's, one of his storage office, DJ K Slay. For those who don't know, he was the originator and he made these shirts right here. Protect our kings. Protect our kings. And I gotta get all this shit out the office. Protect our queens. Letting people know how powerful we are as a people. Protect our queens. Now, there's gonna be a site that I'm gonna set up. Is already a site that you could go to, and the people who are getting it from that site, I'm gonna make sure they get their shirts and everything. There's gonna be another site set up where I'll be personally, with the help of others, making sure you get the stuff that you need. Now, I'm here not to show y'all that I'm doing this in this office, because it's a lot of stuff that I gotta do and take care of. I'm here because it's sad how these sucker ass niggas want so much attention that they wait till my brother is in the ground. My little nephew, but my brother in heart, my little nephew is in the ground before then they start talking shit about him, start making shit up about him. See, I'm in an office space right now and I can't get indignant, but these niggas don't really deserve me and deserve this energy. I'm just gonna allow the people to know the truth, as I said it before. Y'all know who started the bullshit rumor, and he has no factual evidence. He has nothing but his mouth. But I'm finna straighten that shit out today. He and other niggas out here, because Harlem didn't really stand up other than the real people of Harlem. The music industry of Harlem didn't stand up for my brother like they were supposed to. All the niggas he helped with their music, they didn't show up. And people got other things they may need to do on Sunday. A lot of cats was on their knees, but they wasn't praying to God. Trust me. A lot of cats were on their knees, but they wasn't praying to Allah. Trust me. Now, K was a man among men. And anytime somebody gonna spread a rumor or some bullshit, some shit that never was true, no facts, no nothing, that nigga is a straight sucker. Y'all know his name. But I'ma tell y'all, cause it's school time, I'ma tell you why it happened before I get into it. Now, it's a lot of cats that didn't show up because they felt and they knew there was gonna be some real gangsters up there. some East Side gangsters. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put their business out there. But you had my nigga Butch, love K-Slay. You had my nigga Rock, love K-Slay. You had my nigga Smoke, love K-Slay. And they was ready to go back to jail and do 100 years yesterday and the day before. All the niggas that was talking crazy, all the people who thought that there was some real gangsters was gonna be over there that don't come to the internet for their fame. They was ready to do 100 years. They was ready to do 100 years. Don't test my temperature. It was some cats there. They don't fight on the internet. So a lot of dudes who be talking that talk, I'm gonna have my bro Kev come on here later on. A lot of real dudes who showed up, they scared that fake and phony shit out of there. Because they was gonna test your temperature and see, was you ready to fuck up your life? They was ready to test your temperature to see, was you ready to fuck up your life? See, I don't understand how you become a millionaire. And me and my brother Kev was talking about this. How you get famous and now you get shot, you go to jail. Yes, sir.
There's somebody here walking on the phone, if you can keep it down.
All right. Okay. Thank you. I have to keep this down. I don't understand how you do all that stuff and never, before you became a rapper, before you got into the music industry, nothing never happened to you. But as soon as you become a millionaire, or you begin into the industry, you get noticed on the internet and all this other shit. You get shot, you go to jail. All the crazy things in your life start happening. It was because you was a sucker before that. You just got to be a millionaire and be a sucker now. So a lot of those suckers didn't show up. Because trust and believe, K-Slay, that slapped your favorite DJ, he was no longer in the building, but the spirit of K was. And them niggas was hurting. They was hurting real bad. And none of those people from Harlem showed up. You had my man Red Alert there. None of those artists that when Hot 97 didn't want to play them, when Hot 97 didn't want to give them a chance, K-Slay put them in a book bag and gave them an opportunity. But like I said, I'm in the office space. I'm in the office space. And because I can't be me and I gotta bring it down, I don't know if y'all could hear me or not. I'm gonna get to the gist of the thing why I'm here. Everybody and this internet gives you an opportunity that Kay told me once before that the internet will have the real niggas looking phony and the fake niggas looking real. And because guys come on here and they talk crazy, they get loud. You got these young cats out here saying, yo, they real, they telling the truth, they this, they that. It used to be a silence. It used to be a saying that real gangsters move in silence. That still holds true to real gangsters. Authentic Rick, thank you. That goes to show that real gangsters still move in silence. I've been around all the real gangsters in New York, from Supreme to Chaz to Ronnie Bumpers to Scooter. And I'm not praising that, but I know how they move, and they trusted me because I was real and I was honorable. I never let my two cross. There was Gene Deal, the parole officer, and Big Gene of the streets. I didn't mix the two. I did a hell of a job. Now, I know what a real gangster is. And a real gangster, two mountains, like my brother told me, will never meet. Two mountains will never cross. Two mountains will never come together. But if two gangsters got a problem and they supposed to be having money and they supposed to have millions, or they don't have that, they just regular street dudes, they soon to meet, whether they having a conversation, whether they get into some gangster shit. I knew all K's best friends. I knew all K's girlfriends. I knew his fiance. I knew all that shit. I knew everything about him. I took him to the doctor. I went grocery shopping with him, everything, dog. He didn't drive. You understand? He didn't drive. I took him everywhere. Anyway, real gangsters will soon meet. So now, let me just say this. Shala B, thank you for that cash app. That super chat. Appreciate you. Now, anytime a nigga wait till somebody got dirt on him, they put him in the ground, and he ready to discuss his dismay, his dislike for this brother. What kind of sucker shit is that? But then you gotta ask yourself, why is he doing that? Somebody put that bitch ass nigga to do that shit up. We already know he fed protected, but somebody put him up to do that. Why? Because a lot of people didn't make it. You heard? to the funeral. So they needed a diversion. They needed to put something out there. They needed to make somebody believe something. So they set forth a sucker. This nigga take other niggas' dicks to the bathroom. Excuse me, ladies, I just got to get, I ain't gonna tell another man to suck another man off, which I know that's what them niggas be doing. I'ma tell you like this. This nigga be taking niggas' dicks to the bathroom. Nigga for life, you know who I'm talking about. So now, anytime somebody gonna come on the internet and say something about somebody that they buried, when you had all the opportunity when he was here, you had all the opportunity to call him a crackhead. You had all the opportunity to say what he did or didn't do and what you felt about him, because you got a little platform. You've been out here on this industry shit, this clubhouse and all this other thing. You had an opportunity, but somebody put you up to that. Somebody put you out to make a diversion of why these cats didn't show up to the funeral. I want y'all to think about that, y'all. They wanted something that would go viral. They wanted something because now people ain't asking questions about, well, why such and such didn't go to the funeral? He said he was going to be there. Why K-Slay helped all them people? Why they didn't come? Who came? Who didn't come? You heard? They needed a diversion out here. That's how ugly. That's how, Alex, like you're saying, that's how crazy this shit is. So what they do, brothers is leaning on other dicks. Get it? Brothers leaning on other dicks. They get one of those cats that be taking their dicks to the bathroom and say, whoop-de-whoop, I need you to do that. Dr. DaCosta, thank you for that. I appreciate that. You do more than enough. Let me just tell y'all, they need a diversion. So they put that out there that my brother had HIV, he had AIDS. That nigga was healthy. You could say whatever you want to say. I told the God honest truth. And all you sucker ass nigga, put your money on the wood, make the bet good. I got 100 G's. I got it. I got niggas that'll back me on 100 G's right now. We show up and I got the medical report and everything. I took him to the hospital before he went in for COVID. Some of you niggas don't deserve this, but my brother had gout. Everybody know what that is. Some smart people know what that is. Inflammation. It's inflammation. It happens when you get a certain age, nigga, and you still eating. He loved them M&Ms. You just tell him, nigga, stop eating them M&Ms. That nigga had gout. He had a show to do 3 weeks before he went to do the show, and he canceled it because he couldn't walk because of the gout. We went to the doctor in River Road. Nigga, y'all niggas talking that shit. That nigga, his complex had swimming pools, tennis court, 4 or 5 ways you come in, the guards right there. He lived a millionaire's life, nigga. I told him to stop eating that sushi and all that other shit. That shit is too rich for your blood. Sushi M&Ms. Sour cream potato chips. I got that same problem. I cut back. Didn't cut it off, but I cut back. Maybe I need a doctor in my life. So now, he called the girl in Raleigh, North Carolina, and he told her, I can't make it. I can't make it. So they canceled it. It was a rap battle that it was going to have, and the 2 winners was going to be on Hot 97 on the Drama Armor. Wow. Now, K started taking the medicine for about a week, and he got better. He started taking the medicine, and he got better. Now he's able to walk. Not good. Got to take his time. But then he calls me up, Gene, let's go. We got to get on the road to get this over with. Nigga, go on the road to get this over. Bro, you just getting better. What you talking about? Gene, I'm going to go do this for this girl. Get this shit off so we can finish this up. All right, bro. We drive down there. An hour or so, we go to the event. He's supposed to be there for 2 hours. He there till it closes. This is the first time I seen K at a place and didn't wear his mask. I was in the corner with my mask on. I was in the corner with my mask on. Now, what he don't understand, gout is a thing whereas that it's gonna stay in your system, nigga. It's gonna stay in your system. Once you get that, you can't get rid of that. You gotta change your whole lifestyle. I'm sitting here explaining this shit to people that don't even deserve to hear it. You gotta change your whole lifestyle. You gotta eat clean for the rest of your life. And I told him, I said, you make enough money, dog. You got enough money. You gotta get a chef that only do stuff that's healthy for you. Nigga for life, no, he said he had AIDS. That's bullshit. The nigga just had gout. So now, we go down here. We go down here. He wasn't even well yet. And as soon as we get finished, he said, Gene, could you make it back? I was like, dog, we gonna leave in the morning? He said, no, we gonna leave now. Jumps in the car, and I drive 9.5, 10 hours back Only time we stopped was for gas. And you know where he had me take him? He had me take him to that fucking sushi restaurant over in Fort Lee, where he got that steak sushi and that shrimp sushi and all that bullshit. That's what he ate. We got back about 12 something, 1 something, and he went straight to the fucking sushi restaurant. Now, I'm tired because I'm fucking no dose, but I can't sleep because I'm popping no dose and Coca-Cola and drinking Coca-Cola like it's fucking Skittles. I'm like this with the window open. Kay was like, yo, Gene, he'll wake up. Gene, it's cold in this motherfucker. Let the window. I said, yo, dog, I got to stay awake. We get back. And I gotta drink water, cause I gotta get this shit out my system. I don't hear from him the next day. On the 27th, he calls me and he said, yo, Gene, I'm in the hospital. I said, you in the hospital? Yeah, the ambulance took me to the hospital, bro. He said, they said I got COVID. Go to the hospital. He said, how you feel? I said, I feel fucked up, bro. I just thought I was tired. My throat was scratchy, itching, all this shit like that. He said, go to the hospital. He said, I said, okay. I went to the hospital. I had COVID. Went to Holy Name Hospital. I had COVID on the 27th of December. 27th of December, same time here because I drove to North Carolina. He said, I calls him back. I said, yeah, I got the COVID shit. On the 2nd, he's still in the hospital. He's still in the hospital. All these niggas talking that bullshit. He never got out the hospital, but he was still in the hospital on the 2nd. I got my last text from him on the 3rd. He said, and I was talking to him on the 2nd. He called me, he said, I can't talk no more because I can't hardly breathe, Gene. Text me. So I told him I was going to get the mail from the post office. Don't worry about that shit. I said, don't worry about that, bro. I got you. And I told him on the 2nd, Miss Jones died. He said, shake my head. The 2nd is the same day he called Papoose and told Papoose, text Papoose and told Papoose that he wasn't going to make it out of there. That he wasn't going to make it out of there. So now, about a week or two, they put him on the ventilator around the 4th. A week or so later, his lungs collapsed. I gotta explain this shit because this half a homo, now I ain't gonna call him a half a homo because I'm not gonna put that on the gay community. This less than a man sucker ass nigga that wanna be so much of a gangster gonna come out like he a doc. This nigga ain't no doctor, man, the ventilator, whatever it did, took his lungs down. He came back from that, collapsed his lung. He came back from that. Two weeks before he died. Yeah. 2 weeks, he came back from that. 2 weeks before he died, and you can ask Jamal General, BK Fame, and you can ask Destiny. I woke up on a Sunday, I think it was a Sunday, And I had a dream that night, and we was fighting and talking and bullshit like we always do with each other. Arguing, if you know K, if you was a good friend of K, or if you know K, and you ever had a conversation with him and he cared anything about you, that nigga still will argue, fight you, and debate you about everything. So now, we arguing and fighting going up the elevator in my dream. And so then the nigga stopped at the door. He said, did I leave something back there? And I turned around like that. And he went in the door, locked the door. I said, oh, nigga, you playing them games? I didn't go in the house with him. So I called those people, Destiny, BK Fame, my man Charlie, and I called Jamal. Jared, his name Jared, General. And I told him my dream. General stopped me in the middle of my dream. Nah, I don't want to hear that, Gene. I don't want to hear that, Gene. I said, nigga, it was a good dream. We was laughing, joking, and talking, going up the elevator. I never thought about the part that he locked me out the house. And I didn't view that. I just thought the nigga was just playing. He was joking with me. But he was like, I can't go no further with you. That's what he was telling me in the dream. So from that point on, I didn't say nothing. I was praying. I knew he wasn't coming home. Because I told General, I said, yo, listen, Jared, I told Jared, nigga, his manager, I said, dawg, put me on the list. They won't let me go no further than this. I said, y'all only coming up here on Fridays and Saturdays. I'm 10 minutes away from the hospital. Let me go every day. Pap said the same thing. We could go every day. We 10, 15 minutes from the hospital. So now, he passes on a Sunday. He woke up on a Sunday, and he passed on a Sunday. Now, he was taking off the drugs that they had to cook because he was on the lowest part of the ventilator. So they was trying to let his body get back to normal. So he was on the lowest part of the ventilator, the lowest that you can have the ventilator. That's who he was on. He was moving his hands. He was moving, blinking his eyes. He was moving his toes and everything. The nigga had a heart attack because his body was detoxing from the drugs. He had a heart attack because his body was detoxing from the drugs. He wasn't vaccinated. He wasn't going to get vaccinated. He was against the vaccination. He had the second heart attack. They brought him back again. He had a third heart attack. He wasn't ready to go. After the fourth heart attack, they refused to bring him back. They said his body couldn't take it no more. So, when you hear those lies, these niggas get up on here and tell the stories that they want to tell. I know his enemies. I knew his friends. I know what he felt about them. I knew the good, the bad. I could tell you stories that'll stop walking around, niggas playing gangsters and all that shit like that. I could tell you stories and got the proof. And got the proof. Niggas stop playing. Stop playing. I got a lot of work to do. I got 2 offices to clean out. I have what you call those storage shits. I got like 2.5 of those to do too. My brother didn't die of no fucking AIDS. God bless the people who gotta fight and go through that shit. And if you think that having sex with a lot of different women or women is gonna give you AIDS, Snow Billy, keep having sex with the men you having sex with. All right? Do that. Yo, this has been Big Gene, Raw Deal, the last big night, cooking and conversation. And you know how I feel about sucker niggas. Fuck them and feed them beans. Peace.